Hey y'all, Quenla Scarlet here, prophetic counselor and road warrior. So there's been this message that's been kind of really on my mind lately, and I just felt like it was necessary to share. For some of you, you need to reflect back to move forward. And I know that kind of seems like an oxymoron, right? Or you're going in the wrong direction to go in the right direction. But the Lord's been really just showing me this whole idea of the fact that He's been faithful. And I really do believe that He's inviting several of us into a season of learning, growing, and doing new things. However, because these things seem different than the usual things that we do, and they seem like such a challenge, we're kind of stuck in the mud and we're afraid to move forward. And so something that the Lord's been doing with me lately is He's just been reminding me of how faithful, how good, and how perfect His will has been in the past in order to give me the ability to understand that He will do so in the future as well, right? So this whole idea of reflecting back in order to move forward is kind of like this. We need to think back to the times when there seemed like there was no way that something could happen. However, guess what? God came through, right? And we have a testimony and we have a victory and we overcame something in that area. And now He's saying, oh, I want you to go higher. I want you to go bigger. I want you to go new. And maybe you're thinking, oh, this is so wild. It seems so big. I don't know if I could possibly do it, right? But God wants you to remember that He's come through for you before. He's done things in the past where there didn't seem like there could be a way. You've overcome other difficulties. You've prospered in situations before that seemed like it felt the same way as it does now. And He just wants you to remember back and understand that He was there with you then. Why would He just drop you off now? So yeah, I just want to invite everyone that feels like they've got a new challenge on their plate, or maybe God's inviting them to a new place, just to think about reflecting back on the past, right? Think about how faithful God's been. Think about where He brought you from and where He's brought you to. And remember how you felt when you were asked to start those new projects. But look at where you are now. So take some time to reflect back so that you can move forward. And I would just say in the future, it might be really good to start recording either in your journal or on your calendar as God does new things and miracles, so that one day when you're in this place again and He's inviting you to go even higher and do something even bigger, and it seems even more challenging, you'll be able to easily look back and reflect back so that you can move forward once again. The last thing I always want to make sure and remind you of is the fact that God has an awesome plan just for your life. So don't miss it. Bye-bye.